Hey, yo, Yeezy, man, stop playing with these people, man. They want to see you act all crazy in this motherfucker, man. Take that jacket off and go crazy on them, man. You know what I'm talking about?
What do it mean to be the boss? It means second place is the first one who lost. The crucifixion, the being nailed to the cross. Truth or fiction, it's a hell of a cost. Do the dishes. I'm about to hit that Jeff Gordon. Michael Jordan, the only one more important. But I be feeling like Jordan when I'm recording. Cause every time I record, I duck and slap the boards. I got the whole crowd going crazy. Homie, I should be rewarded. Number one sound across the board. Hey, hey. Number one now and forevermore. Hey, hey. Number one rule is niggas gon' hate. Maybe I dropped the album, nah, you gotta wait. I gotta give her the eviction note. Get your ass out, bitch, vomit nose. 5 seconds to the song and we getting close. I got the power, motherfucker, if you didn't know.
Chill, man, chill, yeah, chill. Shit's burnt up already. It's over.
That was 15 minutes that we recorded without any audio. It was quite embarrassing.
Yeah, that wasn't great. Not off to a hot start without a producer.
No, but here we are. Welcome to the Luke Pipala show. You may have missed us. You probably didn't. But before we get started, I just want to wish all the women out there a happy Women's History Month.
Absolutely. Anyways, speaking of females, because I just got sidetracked, what is going on with Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber, or what? Do you know this drama? I'm sure you do. That's why I figured I'd save it.
So what we're going to do is, if you want, before we start anything else, if you want, you could do this on your phone, and then you could airdrop me the video of you going through the article on your phone, and I could put it into the video.
Okay.
That'd be easier, because I can't record anything.
What article is it?
You can just Google Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber. All right, so basically, I'll just tell you what it is. We'll put, like, pictures down below. It'll be really cool. So what's been happening is he had a party.
Okay.
Bieber had a party. I think it might have been.
It was a TikTok drama.
Yeah, it might have been like a anniversary party, whatever. But the party favors. It said something to the degree of like, I'm so glad I didn't get what I wanted in the past, or like something like that. And it was a little bit more wordy, but they were like party favors to all the guests. And apparently people were like, shit, he's talking about Selena. And then she posted that video. I don't know if you've seen that video of her like thanking the fans, but it's like a 6-minute video of her just going like this. I don't think that she's wearing a bra, but like
Selena?
They're hanging.
Selena.
They're hanging.
It's Selena.
Yeah.
Okay. They're big.
Have you seen the video?
No. I'll just go on TikTok.
Oh. Just search Selena Gomez video on like Twitter. Bro, those things are like.
Can I find it on TikTok, or did she take it down?
Or no, it's on Twitter. A bunch of people on it. I don't think she posted it. It's just like a 6-minute video, like 6-second video of her just being whatever. But like she's not wearing a bra and like this black tank top, and like they look ginormous. I mean, God bless her. Yeah. It's like that. But like in the video, like they were like moving a little bit, and like people are freaking out, dude. I would freak out too if I was obviously not taken in a relationship.
Right.
Was that valid?
I guess.
I don't know. Either.
I don't know.
I just
mean,
don't want to
at
get
this rate, I
screamed
feel
at.
like, honestly, I think porn, TikTok, and Twitter.
You said the P word.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Can I not say
Yeah,
porn?
yeah. Fuck. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Porn,
Porn.
Twitter, and TikTok desensitize males to where we don't appreciate the female body anymore.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I gave up porn for Lent.
I couldn't tell you the last time I watched porn.
God bless both of us.
I couldn't tell you the last time I watched porn. It's been a while, but I think I listened to a lot of Theo Vaughn, and he battles with like porn addiction and stuff like that. And it's not necessarily an addiction for me, but it's I think I'm just desensitized to the female body where I don't appreciate it enough when I see a naked female. It's just like, oh yeah, I've seen a million of those on fucking porn because I've been watching it since I was 13. You know
what that leads to? It leads to ED.
Does it?
Apparently, it does lead to erectile dysfunction, which is crazy, because that would explain why testosterone's been going down more and more.
Yeah, my buddy's getting on TRT.
Fuck, what's TRT? I mean,
testosterone replacement therapy.
Okay,
yeah, it's not like a.
I've heard of that.
It's not for an erectile dysfunction thing. He's just like very into
in general.
He's very into working out and stuff like that, and he always thought that his testosterone levels were low, so he got them checked, and they are.
Fuck.
But it's also the same shit that I'm pretty sure Conor McGregor was on when he snapped his leg,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he got on TRT. I mean, obviously he got jacked, but people use it for different things. So like, you could use it for ED, you could use it for building muscle,
Yeah.
just because it's low and you're always tired and stuff like that. Testosterone isn't just to get boners and to be just a sex demon. It really does help you.
It's health.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all about your health.
It's crazy. Speaking of McGregor, kind of like boxing, kind of like UFC, even though he only boxed once. How about Jake Paul, dude?
Got knocked out.
Holy
Well,
shit.
he didn't get knocked out, but
But still, he lost.
yeah, he got knocked down.
I kind of figured he was going to lose.
I mean, I knew he was going to lose eventually. I didn't think he was going to lose to Tommy Fury just because of everything that was going on
Mm-hmm.
and how the Paul brothers have been.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, you have Logan Paul in WWE, you have Logan Paul doing all these different things. You have Logan Paul also, Prime, is now the official sports drink of the UFC.
No shit. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Look
Yeah.
at fucking Logan.
I know, dude. And now you have
27
and
from
then you have,
Ohio.
and then you have Jake Paul, who, I mean, was knocking everybody out consistently.
Yeah.
And then he faced Tommy Fury. At the end of the day, I mean, it just kind of goes to show you either, I mean, you go two ways, and they talked about it on Joe Rogan as well. Tommy Fury is legit.
Yeah.
Jake Paul is legit. And I can't stand when people say that Jake Paul isn't legit, because he is.
He is.
I mean, he's a legit boxer.
That was just his first time boxing a real is that correct?
It was his first time boxing a real full-fledged boxer, because you think of the people that he knocked out.
Yeah.
I mean, the only one that I can think of is when he fought Tyron Woodley.
Mm.
And that was just a straight-up boxing match where Woodley comes from, you know, an MMA background, and that's
Yeah.
where he specializes in. But nonetheless, he still got knocked out by Jake Paul.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. But I think they're both legit, and I think
Yeah.
they both have bright futures, that's for sure.
Also, John Jones.
John Jones with a big dub.
It's crazy.
Big dub. I bet on him to win by submission, because they were saying that Gain was not practicing, and I literally, my girlfriend can verify this, because I'm pretty sure I voice texted it to 3 people that day, and I said, they are saying that Gain is not practicing grappling and on the ground. And I knew,
Why wouldn't you do that?
I knew Jones, knowing that going into that fight, was going to try to take him to the ground immediately. And what did he do? Got him to the ground, submitted him in the first fucking round.
I don't get why you would say that, you know. It doesn't make any sense.
No, but I mean, so I called it. I said I thought it was going to be later. I thought, you know, Gain would have put up a better fight. Granted, I mean, you get hit, you fall. You know, that's
Yeah.
all it is. But yeah,
Gambling's been
rough for you.
last week was a little bit rough.
Yeah,
You know, I've been don't get me wrong, I've been getting, how do I even say this? I've been winning decent amount.
you were down on the last podcast. So.
Yeah, but then I won and then I won 1,000 the next week.
Mhm.
Gave it up a couple weeks, and I was like, oh, you know, I'm due, whatever. Lost $12.50
due.
last week. Yeah.
What'd you bet on?
Fuck, what didn't I bet on? I've been betting on European soccer.
Yeah, I got stuck in that
Oh,
once.
dude, it's so fun though, because you could wake
Yeah.
up and like
Money hit your account.
Germany plays at 4 a.m.
Mhm.
It's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I just pick the favorites.
Yeah,
But sometimes the favorites don't win.
I know. I've been in that same thing. I've parlayed European soccer before. I mean, I've done it all. I'm getting really into darts. I've been betting on darts. I'm kidding.
Nick, you're not.
No, I don't even know if you can bet on darts. I think you can bet on bowling.
I think
though.
you could bet on bowling, tennis, esports.
Yeah, my buddy has a gambling addiction, and I know he doesn't watch this show, so I can say it. He had a gambling addiction.
Mhm.
He gambles every once in a while, but I know he's a lot better now. He's reined it back. But he was telling me that he's bet on esports before. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't even like betting on NBA. Like, I will bet on UFC. That's my favorite sport to watch and my favorite sport to bet on.
Mhm.
NBA, I can't get it right. I did throw $50 down for the Lakers to win last night, and that hit. But I mean, and it didn't pay out much because they were fucking favorited. So
I've only hit one parlay for NBA. I've probably put together like 6 parlays. It was a 3-leg parlay. Went to the Cavs game, and it was Joker. They were playing the Nuggets. It was Joker over 23.5. Michael Porter Jr. over 16.5, and then KCP over 9.5. So I put 100 down and won like 440, and it hit. That was the only one I've
Yeah.
ever
Yeah, I hit on, it was a live bet 2 weeks ago, and it was like the Grizzlies. It was a live parlay. It was the Grizzlies, Lakers, and somebody else, and it was somebody else who was losing at the time, but they ended up coming back and winning, and then I woke up and I hit for like 100 and something. But before that, I haven't hit an NBA parlay since I did a live bet parlay when me and you were at Club Q.
That's right. I remember that.
That was a rough night.
It was a rough night. Was that the last time that we were drunk together?
Yeah.
When we get our studio, we could be drunk again.
Yeah, for sure. Or we just have to go out.
Yeah,
That's
that's right.
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
can
saying,
go
like,
out.
do the podcast
No,
together.
yeah.
No, fucking, speaking of the Grizzlies, how about Jaw?
Thug.
That guy.
Thug.
They're talking about suspending him 50 games.
Dude, he's pulled a gun twice.
Like, how much of, like, a fake hard ass do you have
You
to
have to
be?
pull a gun against a fucking high schooler. Like,
yeah,
what are you
in
doing?
a pickup basketball game. I think
what are you doing?
the high schooler was the one that, like, when he checked the ball up, he hit him, whatever. Is that true? I don't know the story.
I don't know anything about it. I just know that he flashed a gun at a high school kid or a kid that was like 17 or something like that.
We're gonna put it up in the podcast. It's gonna be on your corner. You'll
That's
see
fine.
that.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Every time, like, whoever's talking about whatever, like, we'll put a picture. Like,
Yeah.
we'll screen record something. We'll put it on.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, but yeah, I'm so excited about this new format that we have.
I know, it's
going
nice.
on.
It's a nice setup we got going on.
Shout out to the Joe Rogan mic and the mic stands.
Is that what these are from?
This one, I bought this one off Amazon.
Oh, I got you. This is a nice mic stand though.
Mhm.
It's not bad.
I should have had it a long time ago.
Yeah, I'm used to like holding my mic because
I
I did
know,
it for so
I
many
know.
episodes in a row.
But this
It's
is
different now.
better. I feel like.
Yeah, it is. It's a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's a little bit better. But yeah, man.
I tried to. Here's something that we talked about on the first time we recorded this. Lori Lightfoot. We talked about it briefly, or did we even talk about it?
We've brought it up.
All right,
The mayor of Chirac.
the former mayor of
Yeah.
Chirac. Yeah, who would have thought that electing a mayor based off of being a black lesbian was a bad idea? I didn't think so. I thought it was a fantastic idea. Wouldn't you agree? How about this? And she gets fired in Women's History Month. How about that? Is she even a woman? I don't know. You've seen her?
I've seen her. It's rough.
She looks like a damn alien.
Yeah, it's rough. It's
Have
rough
you
for
seen her
sure.
beforehand?
No, was she hot?
I think she looked better looking.
Really?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah. Have you seen her wife?
No.
Her wife's like 6'5".
Speaking of wives,
Big wife. What? Big white woman. Continue.
do you think that Brittany Griner's a man? Did we talk about this on a podcast?
She's not a man. I googled it up.
Are you sure?
Googled it. Yeah, I googled it up. Yeah, because the term for that is hermaphrodite. She's not a-
Hermaphrodite is when you have a dick and a pussy.
yeah.
That's
Isn't that what
not
we're
the
talking
same thing.
about?
Does she have a vagina? That's not. I wasn't saying that.
She doesn't have a penis. No, because I looked it up one day because I was like,
You looked up what Brittany Griner penis?
no, like, does she have a penis?
Oh.
Because like somebody made like a joke about it in like a news format
Yeah.
when she was getting drafted, like 2013, and I thought it was serious. So 15-year-old me was like, oh, okay, does she have a penis? And well, now I'm addicted to porn. I'm kidding.
Now you're addicted
kidding,
to fucking
kidding,
tranny
kidding,
porn.
kidding,
Yeah.
kidding. Only chicks with dicks. Anyway,
I don't know if she's a man or not. It was.
no, she's a woman.
I don't know.
There's no way. Okay,
Have you heard her voice?
I've heard her voice.
It's deeper than mine.
She's posted Instagram photos without a shirt before.
I know.
I've seen them on a skateboard.
They're not. She doesn't have tits.
It's a chest.
It's a chest.
It's a chest.
It's a man chest.
I mean, I don't want to be body shaming or anything.
I'm not trying to body
In
shame,
Women's
bro, but,
History
like,
Month.
It's
In
I don't
Women's
know.
History
I don't
Month.
know, dude. I don't know. I mean, we'll see.
By the way, I wish we had a trans audience.
We have no trans.
I wish.
In the first 3 seconds of this podcast, you killed any chance of a trans audience.
Okay, fine. Let's switch it up real quick since we are in Women's History Month and the the topic of trans people came up. What about that Olympic weightlifter in Minnesota? Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
Google it up. It's fantastic. So basically, this woman or man, we'll call it a woman. She basically won a lawsuit that said that she could compete. He could
Laurel
compete
Hubbard.
in weightlifting in Minnesota. So the person that was born a man is now a woman. She's earned it. It's her month. Can compete against other natural born women who were identified female at birth.
I don't know if I said this on a podcast before.
Let's say it now.
I've written a paper in high school about a woman who was trans, or a guy who was trans,
Okay.
and was a weightlifter, was a power lifter, and I got a bad grade on it. Shocker. But I think
But you went to a white school.
I did go to white school. Not all white because that's the only people they let in.
Right, you had like 5.
Yeah, we had 5. One of them was an athlete.
There you go.
Anyways, that's beside the point.
Them?
Yeah, that's beside the point. Anyways, so she said that I made it very like one-sided, that I didn't see the other point of view, which, okay, I'm just saying, you're born a man, you have all this testosterone, no matter how much testosterone therapy you go through to become less of a man, you're still stronger. Any transgender, I believe, at least, because, you know, I'm a doctor, I believe they have more strength than a woman.
Yeah.
Because look at fucking Laurel Hubbard, number 1. Laurel is big enough to be in the NFL. Let me just
Hold on.
say
Is that like the name before or after she got it? Or
I'm assuming Laurel's a female name. But
chopped off.
yeah. So let's take a quick gander through Laurel here.
Through her?
Laurel
Oh.
is big.
That looks like my old French teacher from high school.
Dude.
If anybody else,
Dude.
shit.
Dude.
Shit.
Dude.
Shit.
Losing hair.
Shit.
Has the fucking principal haircut with receding hairline.
That looks like
a man.
Remember Eric Mangini, coach of the Browns?
Oh yeah.
Looks like Eric Mangini.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Look at the mask. Holy shit. I saw Eric Mangini at my brother's high school playoff game.
Really? What's he
First
doing
round.
there?
I guess his son
Fuck.
played on the team because Mangini still lives in Cleveland.
I did know that.
Yeah.
I did know that.
I don't know why. Why would you live in Cleveland if you have all that money?
I don't know.
I don't get it either.
I don't know. I opened up the wrong tab.
It's all good.
Um,
That's Audacity. We're not recording off that anymore.
yeah, I know. I just accidentally closed out our tab. I'm
It's
just
all
gonna open
good.
Google Chrome.
Yeah, it's all good. dog.
No, dude. It was.
It's all good, player.
But yeah, so I got a bad grade on that fucking test. That was miserable.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I had a paper kind of regarding that. It was a paper on political correctness. Remember Joker, the movie?
Yeah.
Came out 2019. This is pre-COVID, pre all the pronoun shit. But the teacher, she was probably like, might have been 30, really left. Like you could tell. Like we watched the This Is America music video as like an educational piece. So she was like that far left, right?
Yeah.
Which I'm like, I don't really want to see people getting shot, but whatever. It's a music video. It's art.
It's a great, or no, that's never mind.
No.
No. I was thinking of a song, but it's not the song. It's different. No, it's not that. No.
It's not.
Not that was really bad time to interject.
That was a really bad time.
Yeah,
Oh boy,
that wasn't good.
slavery was a really bad time.
That was yeah.
It was. What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
You know what I wish we still had?
Slaves?
White slavery.
That never existed.
Yes, it did.
I don't think it did.
Yes, it did.
I don't think
It
it did.
definitely did. White
You mean
slavery.
like
Not like, I don't know, probably not in the U.S.
having a house cleaner?
No, but like in other countries, like European, I don't know. There had to have been white slavery.
Oh, you mean the Holocaust? Yeah, I remember that.
Oof.
That's
Woof.
yeah.
Woof. Bleep. Anyway, we're not gonna bleep that. I don't know. I feel like white slavery should be applied to everybody that still wears a mask in public. What are you doing?
I was just at the store and had a girl next to me that would not get. So I put stuff in my passenger back seat. She had a mask and she would not come close to me until I shut it and walked around.
What a cunt.
And then she locked her car. As I was walking around, she locked her car. And I get in, and then she walks by and unlocks it and gets in. I was like, what did you think I was going to do? Fucking rob you? I'm right here.
Have you ever done that around somebody?
Done what?
Locked your car.
Oh.
We don't even have to allude.
Oh, I mean,
You have.
Not because of that. In a shitty area, I lock my car. I lock my car in a shitty area. I always lock my car.
In a shitty area, I do lock my car.
Oh, all the time. All
yeah.
the time.
Yeah. Has nothing to do with. Yeah.
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 Anyways,
Go on.
I don't even know what I was going to say.
All right. Yeah, we were talking about the trans weightlifter and how it looked like shit. She looked like Eric Mangini.
Yeah, don't say it.
Sorry.
That's fucked up.
I know.
Um,
I was just talking about like the weight.
yeah.
The weight.
So, let's get into
Oh, okay, we can
something
get into a
that
lot.
let's get into something I'm a little bit passionate about right now.
Gay sex.
Nope.
Damn it.
The Murdaugh trial.
Oh.
Did you watch the documentary on Netflix?
I did not, and I
Dude,
should. Did it just
fuck
come out?
Yeah. So it's not on what's going on right now. I mean, it touches on it. It's a three-part series.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my girlfriend binged it, and then don't let me forget it. She was like, here's a new conspiracy about it. Okay, so let me run it down for you.
Okay.
Here's what happens. So in the first episode, they talk about his son, Paul. Paul
Is that the one that got killed or
yes,
no? Okay.
yes. Paul was a very troubled kid. Paul did like all this bad shit, constantly got away with it, all this stuff. Started drinking really young. The Murdaughs didn't care, would always supply booze for the parties, all that stuff. So the night of that boating accident where that girl got killed, there was so much shit that happened about covering it up, making sure Paul's tracks were covered. Everything basically got swept under the rug. Nobody got charged with anything. Paul lost his friends and his girlfriend, but that's it. So that was like the first episode. Then the second episode, they dive into more about the Murdaugh family and how they were like the richest people down there because they owned a law firm and, you know, they had all the money. Alec Murdaugh was into painkillers at the time. I don't know how much he bought, but they talked about it in the documentary. He bought like an excessive amount, like enough, like a regular prescription would last like 100 years. Yeah, and he bought that many. Like it was millions of dollars worth. So he was buying all those. The housekeeper found out. The housekeeper died on the property because when she was walking in, the dogs like tripped her and she fell backwards and hit her head.
Fuck.
Yeah, and died. There was also a gay guy in the town that was killed.
I hope he wasn't killed because he was gay.
That's what they're alluding to in the documentary was that not Paul, but the older one. I can't remember his name.
The one that looks like him.
Yeah. They were riding around and with buddies and stuff like that, and they picked him up to help him. Then they started fucking with him, and then he ended up dying.
Oh, fuck.
The the girlfriend of Paul.
Which is the younger one.
Yeah, the girlfriend of Paul was over for dinner one night, had just said, hey, were you guys involved in that murder at all? Because everybody was kind of laughing about it and stuff like that. Hey, were you guys involved? And Alex's response was, and you have to bleep this part, was, no, why would I kill that?
Oh, fuck.
Or I wouldn't kill that or something like that.
Fuck.
Yeah, double bleep.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Real quick, can you check if it's still recording? I just want to make sure. The black thing.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, perfect. What's the time?
22.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So-
Continue. I'm sorry.
So all that shit happened, and then now he obviously killed his son and his wife. Just a whole bunch of stuff in this documentary. You have to watch it, dude. It's so fucking good. My girlfriend was scrolling through TikTok, and then she found this conspiracy about it. And so she's like, I have a new conspiracy about the Murdaugh trials. I was like, what? She said, the reason that he just kept saying, "Oh, I'm innocent." Because if you watched the trial or followed the trial at all,
My mom did a little
he
bit.
never tried to exonerate himself.
Mm-hmm.
He just kept saying, "I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I'm innocent." That's all he would fucking say. So, fast forward to when he gets his sentencing.
Yeah.
Never tried. Like he had a secondary plea deal, or another plea deal where he could say, you know, here's more evidence, or I don't know how it works, but like try to exonerate himself, and he showed no mercy, no nothing. Her theory is that because he was big into drugs and stuff like that, he owed the wrong people money. So those people killed his son and daughter, okay, and in front of Alec, and said, you know, was like, you're going to take the fall for this, all this stuff, send him to jail. He didn't say anything because he's afraid that those are going to go after his oldest son. It's a fucked up story. Yeah. One of the best stories right now.
Ooh, I just got a little Tourette shake. Ugh. Damn.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit. And now it's like dark. You guys can't see it, but like it's dark on like the outside too.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Holy yeah. Holy
These lights have been flickering over here. I've been watching them.
I know. Don't worry. If we see somebody coming, I mean, they could headshot us through the window, but that's about it.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. We have it on film.
Damn.
But
So,
yeah, dude.
Didn't he get like a life sentence already?
Double life sentencing. Yeah.
Damn.
I know.
And he looks creepy as hell. Wasn't he a lawyer?
Dude, yeah, he was a lawyer. But he's so like I said, he is creepy, dude.
Yeah.
if you look at him, his eyes are just black. There's nothing behind those eyes.
I saw that he looks like a corpse.
Yeah, it's like the same shit that you would look at in, when you really find out what happened with Ted Bundy or Jeffrey Dahmer, when you really look into their eyes, there's nothing back there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I believe her story because I think he was just truly just fucked up.
I mean, it could have been. I don't know. That's certainly an interesting conspiracy, though.
Oh, for sure.
Because, like, why would a lawyer, you know what I mean?
Well, and then another thing that they were saying was because he was into pain meds and stuff like that, where it wasn't him that killed his wife and son, it was the demon that he becomes when he's drugged up and fucked up.
I mean, it could be. There's always that thing about, what is that, Ambien? The stories about how, Kevin James, Joe Rogan talked about this on his podcast, that Kevin James was taking it to sleep or whatever, and apparently he made himself dinner when he was sleeping and he had no clue, and he woke up and he was like freaking out. Who cooked dinner in my house? What the fuck? And it was him.
There's a lot of people that take Ambien, and like it goes even as far as they get in the car, they drive to the store, they pick up groceries, they come back and they eat, and you have no recollection of that shit. Like drugs fuck you up, dude.
Yeah,
Certain things are kind of scary.
That's why I've never really put any drugs into my body. Just alcohol.
Yeah, just a good amount of alcohol will get you there.
I've only put a blunt to my mouth a couple times in my life. But
it's gonna be legal here in
that's
Ohio
about
soon.
it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so my girlfriend's a criminal justice major.
Look at this. Where is marijuana legal now, and how do people feel about it? That was just in the
I could tell you what a female happy Women's History Month.
So your girlfriend has something to say about it?
Yeah, she's kind of a bitch about it, to be honest with you.
Why? She doesn't like weed or what?
No. I keep telling her, like, it's going to be legalized federally. Yeah. It's only a matter of time. And she's like, it'll never be legalized. Nah.
It'll be legalized.
Exactly.
It'll be legalized within the next 3 years.
That's what I don't know about 3, but definitely 10.
Even, dude, they've made so many big strides.
That's what I'm telling her.
In the past 5 years. I only give it another, I'd say max 5, another 5.
What do you think about Marjorie Taylor Greene saying we need a national divorce? Yeah, you haven't seen it?
There's a lot of shit that I don't see that you see.
Okay, yeah, good point. I see a lot of dead people around you right now.
Oh,
anyway.
Sixth Sense.
Anyway, but yeah, she was talking about she was not campaigning, but pulling for a national divorce. I don't even know how that would work because you have the red states and the blue states. But like us, for example, you have Pennsylvania, you have Ohio. Pennsylvania is more of a swing state. Ohio is more red now.
Yeah.
But like, what do you do in that point? Because Pennsylvania, it's a swing state. So does it switch? How would that even work?
Does it switch every other election?
I don't know.
Or something like that?
Because a national divorce, so the states have to withdraw. There's actually a thing that you could do if so many states ratify or whatever. They could secede or just leave. Secede, I don't know. But they could leave the United States.
Yeah.
Or one state could leave the United States or whatever. So like if you had Texas being its own independent like nation state and California was like its own independent nation state. I don't get how that would work though. Because then California's blue, but Nevada's purple and Arizona's kind of purple now. So like how would that be would that be like if since Nevada voted blue this past election, but say they vote red for DeSantis in 2024 or whatever.
Yeah.
But like how does that work? Then do you have 3 countries? Because you have the swing states, Democrats, Republicans. I don't get how that would work. I think it's really stupid.
I don't know, because then you just not that, anybody who votes green is going to win, but you divide that, like that doesn't even matter anymore. You know what I mean? Now it's just you're going to already know who's winning.
Yeah.
When you divide them up like that, there's no reason to. There's no reason to. And that takes away our freedom, in my opinion.
I agree. Because, like, if you can't live with people that disagree with you, then we're not a country.
No. And that's the thing that we've come to as a country, where we have disagreements and they lead to riots and, race wars and shit that goes on in this country.
Yeah.
Where why the fuck are you this is going to sound fucked up, okay? But that's
Brace yourselves, everybody.
That's why, like, things were so good after 9/11. Take that with a grain of salt. You know what I mean. Obviously, it was a humongous loss, huge tragedy. Never wish that upon anybody ever again.
No.
But after 9/11, this country's never been fucking stronger. You know what I mean?
It was the bomb.
Yeah, Bush did 9/11. I get it. But what I'm trying to say is...
This country blew up after 9/11.
Yeah, they really blew up after 9/11. But do you understand what I'm saying though? Is like
Yeah.
after 9/11, we were never stronger. Nobody
Yeah.
nobody gave a shit about taking sides.
For a period of time,
Right. That's why, like,
a couple years.
yeah. I mean,
From what I hear, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Apparently, everybody had like American flags outside.
it was the most patriotic we've ever been. You know, we experienced a huge loss. Everybody was scared. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on. And then we went overseas and we went to war. But everybody I mean, I don't want to say supported, but everybody backed each other. I mean, we just never been stronger. So I don't want to say that we need something like that again, because obviously we don't want that.
But I've talked about this before. I actually talked about it in my class down the hallway. It's like COVID. We were all united for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks to slow the spread, mind you. We're coming on 3 years of COVID being a thing still to this day. When you still have to be vaccinated to get into the United States, which is nuts. Who was it? Djokovic, the tennis player, is he the one that's not vaccinated and can't come play in the U.S. Open?
Yeah.
I think that's so stupid.
Yeah. I don't. We're so fucked up when it comes to the COVID regulations and stuff like that. The worst thing that we did was have Fauci walk in and, you know, start laying down all these rules and laws and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And now we're sitting here and things are back to normal, but they're still so different.
It could have been so much worse though if the vaccine
absolutely.
passports actually stuck and people
Absolutely.
didn't say like, no, we're not doing that, bro. It could have been so much worse. I think they're still gonna.
Are you vaxxed?
No,
No.
fuck that. No,
I didn't know if you
I know. You're how you don't have to
Yeah,
admit it.
yeah.
Yeah. Fuck the vaccine.
I mean, I still say fuck the vaccine.
I
was
know,
just the
I know.
situation I was in at the time.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I just
No,
got
dude.
the one and done. So
I used to
I
work
only
at
have
a.
one lump on my balls, not two.
I used to work at a grocery store, and we had a pharmacy. I don't know if I've told you. I probably told you this, but we had a pharmacy in the grocery store. Worst 3.5 months of my life. Hated that shit. But right when it came out, 2 weeks after it came out, Operation Warp Speed, it came out and they were getting it, right? And so the one pharmacy lady would go to every cash register because I applied to be like a warehouse worker, and they gave me the cashier job the first day. So whatever. So I'm up with all the ladies and the weird people, and they're going one by one. This lady comes with a checkboard, and she's like, "Hi, would you like the vaccine?" I was like, I'm waiting. I'm just seeking it to be FDA approval or whatever." And she'd be like, "Okay." And so the next week she'd come by. "Oh, have you had your COVID vaccine?" I would make up another reason. Whatever. Okay. We come back. "Oh, have you had your COVID vaccine?" It's like the same thing over and but like as we were going on, as time went on, they would like pressure you more and more. They would get more on edge. And just because you had an opinion that was different than theirs, and you didn't want to take this vaccine that had only been around for, I mean, who knows how long they were working on it, but it hadn't even got FDA approval, and it was like 3 months, right? A certain amount of time, small amount of time. But it's like, why would you want to pressure other people to take something that's brand new?
Dude, and that's like where you have the division between the media and the people. Because
not to cut you off, but like it's proved now that it did come from a lab, and it's not going to stop transmission.
No.
There's like 0% chance. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's where I don't want to say that's where we first saw it, but that was where it was very eye-opening, at least to me, was in the crowd that I not follow, but in the crowd that I look at social media. And a big one is Joe Rogan, and how by CNN he was under fire because of what he was taking and what helped him get through the vaccine. And then they were saying, "Oh, he's spewing this false shit. That doesn't work." You have no fucking idea what works.
Yeah.
So why for Joe Rogan? Why is he under fire for taking horse tranquilizer or whatever the fuck he was taking?
Ivermectin.
Yeah, it was
right?
ivermectin.
Which was literally on the World Health Organization's list of. I don't know what the. I don't want to misquote and then have people in the comments.
I don't know. But when I had COVID, I think it was before I got the J&J. I got COVID. The only way that I knew that I had COVID, I knew that I felt like shit. and it was like right in like it wasn't the heart of COVID, it was afterwards.
Yeah.
I knew I felt like shit, but I wanted to go out. So I went out the night before. I was underage, you know.
Yeah.
So I went out. And I was with one of my old buddies. I was drinking, and I took a shot of tequila. And he took a shot of tequila, and he like drinks a lot. And he's like, "Wow, you shoot tequila better than I do." And I was like, "I didn't taste that shit."
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
so like the whole night I was freaking. I was like, I can't fucking taste. So I went home, passed out because I was drunk. Woke up the next morning. I'm surprised I wasn't high out of my mind because I was fucking snorting Ajax. I was trying to, I was drinking orange juice. I couldn't taste anything. I was like, dude, what? I get tested because I had gotten tested. Like, say this is a Sunday that I wake up. I got tested on actually, this was after I got the vaccine, by the way.
Okay.
I remember this now. I got tested on like a Thursday, negative. Saturday, go out. Sunday, test positive. The night before, I've never seen so many people in my life. Like,
where were you?
Blue Wolf. Yeah, it was like
that's
back,
random.
It was
as hell.
back when they had a DJ, dude. I mean,
Shit.
So like, I'd never seen more people in my fucking life. So like, I ran into old coworkers. I was with my cousins. Like, I saw my ex-girlfriend. Like, and we hadn't talked for a while. So then I saw her and like I gave her a hug and we were like hanging out.
You did that shit on purpose, didn't you?
Dude, I had no idea.
You dirty dog.
I had no idea. So like the next morning, I was like texting people and like I called my ex-girlfriend and I felt like we had just hooked up and I was like, hey, you should get checked. Like, it burns when I pee. So I called her and I was like, hey, you should probably get like tested or keep a lookout. Like, I got COVID. And she called, or we're on the phone and she's like, I can't fucking stand you. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, it just happened.
Turn to another fight.
Yeah. No.
Ah, shit.
But so you have all this stuff, aka the vaccine, come out, and that's supposed to be the save all, okay? I get COVID, I had the vaccine, okay? And they say, you have COVID. I said, okay.
I just had to get it to line up. Continue.
Okay. I have COVID. Okay. I have COVID.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I say, listen, I feel like shit. Like, do you have anything for me? No, you just got to go home, sleep it off. It's like, can I take any sort of medication? Is it going to help? No, you just got to sleep it off. You got to just go through your days. Had to go through my fucking 10-day quarantine period where I felt my sickest when I went out drinking, because then the next day, like, I slept it off on Sunday and I couldn't go to work like Monday or like that entire week. And I felt like shit the entire, or not that I felt like shit.
Yeah.
I felt like shit Sunday, felt perfectly fine Monday. So now you're just like locked in your room or locked wherever. And you're just like, I feel fine. You know, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, the thing that fucked it up is the science kept changing. They kept moving the goalposts. So it was
But nobody knew. Nobody knew. And nobody in their head were like, hey, this doesn't sound right. We were, but like people in the media, dude, how do you watch CNN and go, yeah, they're right. They're right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was 14 days and now it's 10 days. No, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
And then they
You
pushed
don't
it back to
know.
4.
Yeah. Now you have to quarantine for 4 days. How the fuck do I go from 14 days to 4 days and now you're okay? But if you have the vaccine, you can wait 4 days. If you're unvaccinated, you have to wait 14.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me.
But do you remember the pandemonium? I remember because I was working at a restaurant
When
COVID first hit and people were talking about it, and then they shut down the 2-week ban and all that, and everybody's freaking out. What am I going to do?
Remember the night that it was in Cuyahoga, and then somebody in Warren got it?
Oh, I remember when it started spreading, and then it was like
That night where somebody in Warren got it, it was maybe 15 people that I was with, 15 of my buddies. Like, we were playing pickup at Beagley at YSU.
Mm-hmm.
We're walking out, and then we see Rudy Gobert has COVID.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA is postponed indefinitely. Holy fuck.
This is getting serious.
Yeah. Dude, I was at the YMCA the day before they shut everything down
Mm-hmm.
with like 5 friends,
Mm.
and it was dead.
Yeah. People talk about it like on other podcasts and stuff, but I really don't think we're going to realize how crazy it is when our generation has kids and then we raise them and then we have to say like, yeah, for 2 years we couldn't do it. And like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, I was doing
for
shit.
for 2 years you had to wear a mask and I was doing shit too.
Yeah.
But
The majority of people weren't though.
I know.
Like me, my brother, and my friend we started a lawn care business.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were obviously working. Did you realize that you were like wanted to be in a trade like at that time?
No. So I wasn't working. I was still in college when all this shit happened. And so we went remote, but I was working at a restaurant, and I was considered what's the word I'm looking for? Essential, because I was creating food. So I was considered essential. So like he made rules for restaurants where like if you're working back with the fryers like on the line, you don't have to wear a mask. It's like, okay, you're still handling food. But like anywhere else in the restaurant, you had to be wearing a mask. Everybody was wearing a mask. The plexiglass, and now it's like,
remember that shit?
Dude, the plexiglass is still up in places.
Yeah, I know. Well, you had to wear a mask when you were up and walking around, but when you sat down, you could take it off, and everything was fine.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird. But not in California. California, you still had to wear it, but you could pull it down in between bites. Remember that shit?
It's still weird. I've never seen. I mean, the Asian or the Chinese did it, but like you never saw anybody wearing masks.
Well, they do it in China because the air is already so toxic because of all the pollution.
Even when they're over here, they wear it.
No
they
EPA.
They don't trust anything.
I don't blame them, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not wearing a mask. If I die,
No.
I die. It is what it is. We live close to Palestine, so we're probably going to die.
We're not going to die.
Yeah, I don't know. There's another fucking one in Springfield.
Yeah, I saw
Ohio.
that. Train derailment.
Yeah, it's over
I don't
by
know
Columbus.
if it wasn't that serious, though.
I heard that there was possibility of hazardous materials. Here's an idea. Stop fucking putting hazardous material on trains.
Or go on here. You could go on here, Twitter, whatever, and look up Ohio railroads bad. I saw a video of like the railroads, like the reason there was a train derailment, bro. I had no clue it was like this. Like let's see. Go to Twitter. Type in Twitter in the thing too with Ohio bad railroads.
I need to bring my laptop.
It's
not
all
used
good.
to this one.
It's all good. But no, dude, I'll just describe it before like you get to it. Like it was going maybe like 4 or 5 miles per hour because the railroads were all uneven and fucked up and stuff. It's a video.
No, I know, but it's like you can't even click on Twitter. It was just immediately went to CNN.
Oh shit. If that doesn't work, go Twitter first, and then
I'm on Twitter.
Okay. Let's see. It was so fucked.
Apparently,
bro.
I'm not on Twitter.
Here.
Go ahead.
Let's see. But it was so fucked. I'll show you real quick here. It was messed up. So now we're gonna go train bad Ohio railroads. Like look at this shit. Videos. Ohio Railroad. Okay, hold on. That's a lady.
It might be everything from Springfield now.
Yeah, hold on. Palestine, Ohio. We're just doing this in real time.
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody that's listening. Thank
If
you.
anybody's still
Yeah,
listening.
if anybody is. Come on. What are we doing? In a couple more seconds, I'm gonna quit it.
Yeah. I say we call it
All
a
right, fuck
45-minute rate anyways,
Yeah.
because I got to take a piss.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
What are we at right now?
We're almost there.
Okay.
But it was a good podcast back.
I think so too.
Good
Personally,
podcast.
I didn't want it to be too long.
No,
because obviously
I think it's just we've covered a lot, like we
I think
always
we
do.
have. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, what it was is like this train railroad, and it was all jagged and stuff.
Mhm.
Like what are there, logs underneath? Whatever the like supports were, they were all uneven.
Yeah, like what is it? Railroad ties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So like, but like the train was like about to fall over like the whole time, just wobbling and shit. Excuse me. But yeah, bro, is there anything else that we haven't covered before that's been recent within the past week or so?
They're trying to bring back the firing squad for that Idaho guy.
Yeah, I saw that shit too.
I don't think that'll happen.
You don't think?
It goes under the cruel and unusual punishment thing. I mean, for me, if he wants to get the death penalty, that's fine. Just put him to sleep.
Are you a fan of the death penalty?
I am. I mean, I'm a big fan of the death penalty for reasons of like serious crimes.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a chance, like, because the thing that turns my stomach is when you see like somebody was killed via the death penalty.
Yeah.
And then it comes out 20 years later that they were innocent, and then now they have somebody else, arrested for it. So like that person spent 3/4 of their life in prison and died on death row. For me, to have that guy from Idaho, I can't even remember his name, something.
The weird motherfucker.
Yeah, he's fucking weird. But I heard it might have been on Joe Rogan. They were trying to link him to murders in Washington State because he went to college there.
Yeah.
And they're trying to link stuff from there because he studied criminology.
Of course.
And then he comes to Idaho, does the same thing, kills these people. For me, I'm a fan of the death penalty. I'm not a fan of letting them sit on death row for 30 years and my taxpayer money goes to feeding them
Makes
and
sense.
all that stuff. But at the same time, that goes against what I'm saying, where it turns my stomach when people, die for no reason.
I feel like solitary confinement could fuck you up.
Fucks you up.
So I feel like I'm not a fan of the death penalty personally. I understand some people, they're beyond saving. So I get it. There's nothing really I can do.
Yeah.
But I feel like, somebody who's already insane, you put them in solitary confinement, like they don't get any contact.
Yeah.
They just get like
I'm not a fan of. Okay, so I should say I don't want to say I'm a fan of the death penalty.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm pro death penalty
Yeah.
in certain situations, but I think we should bring back like cruel and unusual punishment
yeah,
for certain people. So like if
torturing.
oh my god, if you were like one of the serial killers back in the day that they make Netflix documentaries about, and you killed 6 14-year-old girls, raped them, dismembered them, the things that we could get. Number one, any parent that volunteers to want to stab, shoot, anything to this guy, let them.
And they should pay them.
Oh, absolutely.
Now the question is, would it be like a government funded thing? I feel like you can't give that power to the government. I feel like it should be a private.
I would rather my taxpayer money, instead of letting them sit on death row, I'd rather my taxpayer money go to those families, and then also just whatever they decide to do to that guy.
Well, hypothetically, now we're creating a whole new industry.
And I would love to be president of it. Please elect me for the cruel and unusual punishment. That's all I have to say for this episode.
I'll be vice. Should we just end it there?
I think we should.
Fuck.
It's a pleasure having us back.
Of course. Your hands are so big. Holy
They're
fuck.
pretty big.
Wow.
Yeah.
How big's
Not big.
really?
Not big. He's
Damn.
a grower, not a show.
Oh, well, I'm a grower too.
Yeah.
I identify with my Johnson.
Yeah. I've already seen it twice.
You have?
Yes, you showed me twice.
All right, we're going to cut it there. Hope everybody enjoyed this one. We're going to be back next week for sure. And yeah, we'll see you.
Absolutely.